The Facets Project is a group home for men.
The Sojourn House houses 7 men, all of whom were chronically homeless before they came here. And this is a place where they're kind of starting the new path in their lives.
All of the things we were able to complete for Facets in this project, including flooring and paint throughout, adding the additional bedroom, upgrading the kitchen and the bathrooms, really made this space a home.
The environment that one lives in really sets the tone for how we live.
When we first walked the space, we realized very quickly that most of the men that lived there spent a lot of time alone in their bedrooms, finding stability there.
It was darker. It was less inviting. Some of the bathrooms, frankly, were less than functional at this point.
We looked at what could be done, not just to lighten the space, but also to make it more welcoming and make it more of a community.
But with the renovations and with what we were able to do with HomeAid, it's allowed us to help the men focus on building their lives and on where they want to go from here. It's established a respectful place, and the men have embraced it.
Lennar was our builder captain on the Facets project, and what was really unique about this one is that their entire team came out to participate. Most of the office came out to work on the outdoor space, while the project manager and the guys worked on the inside of the space. So it was a really unique team effort.
And this place, this home with the beautiful kitchen we see here, right, provides them the grounding in the space to begin rebuilding their lives.
Mobile Hope has an interesting concept.
Mobile Hope is a nonprofit that has been in existence for about 15 years.
When Mobile Hope called us to come look at one of the buildings on their campus,
this was an old mechanics shed that was really in bad repair.
we took one of our founders, Don Knutson, to look at this project.
It was a dilapidated shed. It hadn't been occupied for probably about 9 years.
So we knew that we had our work cut out for us. Knutson Companies really transformed this warehouse into a beautiful thrift store. It included things like restrooms and dressing rooms. We did the outside facade, including doors and windows, but we also had to add water and electricity to the building. So it was a pretty big project.
All the tradespeople who came in were really, really understanding with our population and just kind of sat down with them and talked to them, and it was great. The long impact that this building is going to have is incredible. I mean, not only is it a lab, it's also a meeting space.
The thrift store is a unique workforce development program. For Mobile Hope, it's a revenue generator, which allows them to fund underfunded programs. It allows youth coming out of homelessness to learn valuable skills, as well as gives them a really safe space, a place to belong.
It is that really important family, soft place for them to land, a place where they can come down if they're stressed. The traffic that comes in, they may be helped by one of our homeless kids and not even know it.
Thank you, HomeAid National Capital Region.
Path Forward acquired a building that had 8 units in it and called us.
Before HomeAid came in for the renovation for Cybert House, it was dreary, it was dark.
Both Van Meter and Toll Brothers jointly took on this project.
HomeAid coming in and making it a home, not just for Path Forward, but for the residents, was an essential part of them being able to engage with the community again.
One of the most important things about this space is that one of the units upstairs was being used as an office. And so we were able to build out the basement, which included an office so that that could then be used for an additional resident.
And having the appropriate space is super important. And I think HomeAid really made that a big component when they came in and renovated this space.
HomeAid was able to create a beautiful outdoor space, which included a pergola.
The pergola was a perfect touch. We can grill out there. We were able to do a garden, which actually brought the community together.
Housing creates stability, but it doesn't always create community. Individuals tend to isolate, and you're moving somebody out of homelessness and into an apartment unit.
You can give somebody keys to an apartment, but that's where the real work starts for us. Once they get into the apartment, then it's, what do we do now? How do I put in a maintenance request? How do I clean and pay bills? That's something that we're able to kind of help them to figure out.
And this space has been able to foster that so that the individuals are able to host gatherings. And it has really brought the neighborhood together, which speaks to the impact. Years later, these construction projects remain a testament to what's possible through partnership. The spaces continue to serve our nonprofit partners exactly as intended, providing safe, functional, and uplifting environments that support their missions and the people they serve every day. The impact of HomeAid's construction projects not only spans decades, but it spans across many jurisdictions and has touched many lives.